uniform, Major?
Embassy party.
What have we got here?
Looks like an aneurysm. The ambassador's 51, no previous history of problems. Tonight he experienced a sudden onset of severe abdominal pain radiating through to his back. And when I examined him, I could palpate a large pulsatile mass. That's when I called in the chopper.
He's lucky that you were there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I want a CBC, lights, cross-match for 10 unit now. You want to scrub for this one?
I'll change and meet you in OR.
Okay, go.
Excuse me, doctor?
Oh, hi, Alex.
How's my uncle?
Well, he's got good pulses on both legs, and he seems to be stabilizing nicely.
Do you think he'll be okay?
It's a little early to tell, but I think he'll pull through.
Okay. You know, he never told me he was a veteran.
I don't think he is. Caring for senior government personnel is part of our job here at the National Defense Medical Center.
Oh, that's funny. I always thought that being a military doctor was more like,
Like what?
I don't know.
MASH?
Yeah, well, I guess. Maybe I just didn't think it was so, normal.
That depends on your definition of normal. So, what kind of medicine are you interested in, Alex?
Well, I don't know, really. There's so much to choose from. But anything that'll give me 4 hours sleep a night looks pretty good to me right now.
You're in what, first year med school?
Yeah, that's right.
You've got a lot of difficult choices ahead of you.
I know.
Patient care, research, general practice, or a specialty?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, how am I supposed to decide?
Well, as you know, before you can make a diagnosis, you have to get all the information you can. Then you have to consider your options. For example, have you ever considered a military career?
Well, actually, I did. When they told me they'd pay for your medical training. I mean, med school's going to be expensive enough. And to think about a specialty.
I hear a but.
But then I remembered summer camp when I was a kid. I hated it when they made me sleep in a tent.
Alex, you're in the wrong movie. Does this look like MASH to you? Believe me, Corporal Klinger's not hiding behind that door.
Morning, Bobby.
You're an awful early, Harry.
Yeah, we're just finishing the final test on the new diving gear.
Still think it looks normal? Practicing medicine in the Canadian Forces is like belonging to one of the largest, best-equipped clinical and non-clinical medical facilities in the world. Here, let me show you around. If you're interested in hands-on patient care, take a look at this. HMCS Preserver, one of our resupply ships returning from an 8-week NATO mission in the North Atlantic. The ship's medical officer has a tremendous responsibility. At sea, the Preserver supports a squadron of 4 or more ships, and her MO is the only physician available to the combined crew of more than 1,000. Along with a 4-bed emergency room and a 2-bed isolation ward, the Preserver's hospital provides full OR and X-ray facilities. You get to know an entire crew, not just as patients, but as real people. You have the independence to develop and test your clinical judgment. And at the same time, you're still getting plenty of support to help you build a solid general base.
This is interesting.
One of the specialties that's particular to the Navy is diving medicine. Navy medical officers are responsible for the health and safety of divers who do routine maintenance on all Canadian ships. But this ship, HMCS Cormoran, is a diving tender. She's home to 16 clearance divers.
Oh, okay. Now, what's a clearance diver?
They're experts trained to work at extreme depths for long periods of time. I'll tell you, there's nothing routine about their job.
Hey, that diver's in trouble.
Well, diving by its very nature is risky. But the cormorant carries her own chamber to recompress divers who may have surfaced too quickly, or to treat divers who get decompression sickness.
Okay, yellow diver over to his seat. Take his hat off.
The diver is recompressed to depth, then brought to surface pressure at a controlled rate of ascent.
Problem. Yes, divers experiencing chest pains and sweating profusely. Cyanosis is setting in.
Extreme cases may require medical intervention.
Roger, diving to 165. Check his pulse rate all the way down.
You mean you can actually do surgery at 165 feet in a diving chamber?
Sometimes we don't have any choice. Like with this diver, rapid decompression caused a pneumothorax. It has to be treated before he can be brought up to surface pressure.
Well, without the chamber,
That's right. But with the chamber, and a specialist in hyperbaric medicine to treat him, he'll be fine.
How'd you do that?
I told you, it's like one big medical facility.
Oh, look, the water, it's coming through.
Oh, it does that sometimes.
Boy, they really know what they're doing in there, eh?
Well, diving medicine is just one of the specialties that Canadian forces lead the world in.
Hey, that's just like the compression chamber in the cormorant.
Here at DCIM,
DC what?
that's military talk for the Defense and Civil Institute of Environmental Medicine. We're world leaders in the non-clinical aspects of hyperbaric medicine.
Wow, what's this?
This is where we conduct our diving research. We develop the most advanced diving life support and protective systems in the world right here. The CEVA 55 lets divers work deeper, longer, and more safely than ever before.
Wow. Well, how deep can you take someone in this chamber?
It's one of the deepest compression chambers in the world. In it, we can create pressures equal to depths of 5,600 feet or 1,700 meters.
Oh, is that right?
We just developed new decompression tables for Canadian Armed Forces divers that are being used by commercial and recreational divers around the world.
Wow.
We also developed the system for the Doppler monitoring of gas levels in the bloodstream.
Right.
This allows us to develop better decompression schedules and to do medical research on decompression sickness.
Oh.
You know, there's no better place in Canada to be trained in diving medicine.
Oh, and so everyone here at DCIEM is in the Canadian Forces?
Not everyone. They're either in the forces or defense scientists working for D&D.
Right.
We collaborate with universities across the country also, and industry too. Much of the research we do is concerned with performance under conditions of stress that we're normally subjected to. DCIEM is one of only a handful of places in the world where acceleration physiology research is conducted.
Now, what exactly happens here?
Well, this is the centrifuge, where we study the tremendous G-forces that pilots are subjected to in modern fighter aircraft. We use it to develop flight suits that protect them from G-stress.
Inside one. And inside two.
Aviation medicine is another specialty course at DCIM that's recognized as one of the best in the world.
Everybody's reading fine. Oh, forgot the medical officer? Roger is sending the main chamber to 43,000 feet, rate 5.
Here's where we really push the edge of the envelope to make atmospheric and space flight safer.
Oh, sure. Safer?
Sure. This is a precision angular mover. We test all the US astronauts here for susceptibility to motion sickness. Believe me, after they finish with this, the space shuttle seems like a weekend in the country. Military personnel do work long, irregular hours under grueling conditions, and we have to be prepared to work in climactic extremes. In the tropics, temperatures can reach 45 degrees Celsius with 100% humidity. At the other end of the thermal scale, we develop clothing and procedures that will allow people to work comfortably, or at least survive, under a wide range of cold conditions. From Air Force pilots, who one day may have to survive the dry cold of a high-altitude bailout, to Army paratroop and infantry, who have to live in the wet cold of an Arctic exercise. Let's go.
I knew it. Oh, I'm just gonna...
There's an enormous range of specialties available to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You have to be ready for anything.
And there are non-professional benefits as well. The chance to travel, to be part of a team. And in the Army...
In the Army, I have the chance to sleep in a tent.
All right. We'll get this tent business over with right now.
All right.
Let's take a look at the regimental medical officer in the field. Now, they get to do everything the regiment does, from mountaineering to jungle and Arctic survival training.
Whoa, Arctic survival? Mm-hmm. I'd better get the Parkas.
Oh, we won't need them anymore today. We're going into Petawawa with the Airborne Regiment.
Oh, no. Isn't that the Air Force?
No, you're thinking of a flight squadron. They fly airplanes. An Airborne Regiment jumps out of them. Here, take a look. Field exercises, regimental medical officers get valuable experience dealing with patients under front-line conditions.
Exercise? It looks pretty real to me.
There are a lot of real injuries when you have this many people engaged in high-risk activities.
Like jumping out of perfectly good airplanes?
The medical challenge is to make life and death decisions under extreme pressure.
Good boy. Okay, we got a sucking chest wound. Put that dressing on nice and tight.
A medical officer at a unit aid station right at the front provides an instant assessment, first aid treatment, or stabilization and evacuation to more extensive medical facilities. This close to the front, even GPs have to be well versed in trauma medicine. At a field ambulance, the wounded soldier is reassessed and restabilized.
0, this is 2.
Serious injuries like this one are sent back to a forward surgical hospital for treatment. Here again, a provisional diagnosis is made, triage, to establish the need for urgency and extent of treatment.
Negative. Let's call the OR, tell them we got a chest case coming now.
Blood pressure now? Systolic 70.
Look at another medic here.
Got a retractor in here too. Do you have a deaver? Good. Just retract the edge there.
Even though it's a mobile facility traveling with the brigade, the forward surgical hospital is a complete general hospital under canvas, staffed with
15
specialists.
minutes away from finishing here.
Okay, so we're fine.
It's hard to believe. He's getting the same level of treatment in a tent that he'd get at any big city hospital.
Maybe even better. And I know the food is a lot better than any big city hospital I've ever been in.
Good food too? Oh, give me a break.
Listen, working under those conditions is tough enough. The forces understand that. Good morale is important. You come in here as an officer, a highly respected member of the team. You see, even out here in the field, we try to take good care of you.
Okay, now say a guy, well, a person, we're interested in the Canadian Forces. What other options are there?
Well, there's always the Air Force. Baggetville, home of one of Canada's CF-18 squadrons. The CF-18 is Canada's newest fighter. Its extreme acceleration and handling characteristics make huge demands on those who fly it. As a medical officer in the Air Force, you fly with the squadron you're attached to. The flight surgeon's task is to make sure that those who fly are ready. Here he relies on his own personal experience, as well as textbook knowledge, to explain the phenomenon of gray-out under G-stress. A medical officer's specific duties depend on his or her posting, but wherever they are, they're a vital and valued part of the Canadian Forces team, sharing in all the activities and traditions of an officer's life.
Oh, I suppose you're going to tell me this is just another ordinary Tuesday night supper?
No, not quite. This is a mess dinner, a very special but regular part of life in the forces.
I'd never be able to keep my weight down.
Well, we have plenty of opportunity to keep fit.
So that's an opportunity you don't get as a practicing physician in the civilian world. Unless, of course, you're a dermatologist.
You know, Alex, not all medicine in the forces is that different from civilian practice. Our emphasis is generally on trauma, sports, and emergency medicine, because most military people are young and healthy, often engaged in high-risk activities.
So I see.
But in locations where there are no similar civilian facilities, the base MO is responsible for dependent care, as well as the treatment of military personnel.
We can steri strip that. We won't have to put any sutures in. You'll be back on the ice in no time. Good.
Can you open up? Say
In essence, it becomes a family practice, with full staff and facilities provided with no overhead cost to the physician.
It's hard to think of any medicine more normal than that. Hey, what's behind that door?
Oh, nothing. That's just a storage room. It's true, you know. You can practice the most ordinary medicine and the most extraordinary all in the same day. It's hard to say which is more gratifying. Hi. Any messages for me? Thank you. Has anyone checked on Sergeant Pirker?
What was that?
Oh, that's a crash cart. He's stable, he's doing well. They'll be moving him to ICU in a little while. Don't worry, you know, he really is getting the best care possible.
So what do we do now?
Come on. NDMC serves the military and senior government officials, as well as veterans and dependents on an as-required, space-available basis. So, as you can see, Alex, a career in military medicine offers a lot more than meatball surgery. It's a chance for a young physician to participate in one of the great medical facilities of the world.
Oh, yeah.
And the Canadian Forces will pay for the bulk of your medical education through the Medical Officer Training Plan.
Oh, well, how much of my education will they pay for?
You'll receive tuition, the cost of books and instruments, and a salary.
Salary? Boy, that sounds good. But what's my obligation?
Well, After their internship, MOTP graduates are required to complete a tour of duty as a medical officer in the Canadian Forces, practicing the best medicine they're capable of.
And after that?
After that first tour, it's your choice. Whether your interests are clinical or non-clinical, general or specialist, you can continue your career in the forces and take postgraduate training with full salary and benefits. Your options include clinical medicine, public health, community or occupational medicine, aerospace or tropical medicine, epidemiology, or healthcare administration. So consider your option. You just might find what you're looking for in the military.
You know, I think I just might.